still baking. Yay! What are we making today? Today we're gonna make glazed lemon cookies. There's a cookie shop called Over the Top Cookies locally here, and they had a lemon cookie, a glazed lemon cookie. This is kind of my take on their glazed lemon cookie. It's so fantastic. Over the Top Cookies, they bake candy into all of their cookies. Yummy! So in this cookie, we're baking lemon heads. Right in. You ready?
Can't wait. What do we do first?
Okay, these start the way that most cookies start. You're gonna cream together your butter and your sugar. 1.5 cups of butter and 2 cups of white sugar. And you're gonna cream that together. This is about the consistency you're gonna want for your creamy butter and sugar. Then you're gonna add your eggs one at a time while you're mixing it. There's 3 of them. Now we add the extract. Start with your lemon extract. Do not skimp on it. You need, for sure, at least a teaspoon of lemon in here because you want these to taste very lemony. Then you add your vanilla, 2 teaspoons.
It's starting to smell so good.
What are we adding next? Combine all your dry ingredients, so then you add it to that.
Okay.
You've got 4 cups of flour. Here's the tricky thing about this recipe. It calls for 4 to 4.5 cups of flour. You have to just kind of judge the consistency. I don't know if that's because we're baking at high altitude or I don't know why. Then you're gonna add 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda.
Okay.
Then 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Then 1 teaspoon of salt. I always use coarse sea salt because I like it. Also into your dry ingredients, you're gonna wanna add the lemon heads, but you've gotta crush them somehow. Let's use the dry container for my blender.
2 movie-size candy boxes.
Yeah, it calls for like 8 ounces. This is 10 ounces because I like lemon heads. So I usually go a little overboard.
Okay. It turned into a really nice lemony powder.
Okay, add that powder to your dry ingredients. Mix it up a little bit. It's okay if you have a few little chunky pieces of the lemon heads. They'll just show up in the cookies.
Okay, we're adding the dry ingredients into the bowl of the butter and sugar that's creamed.
Okay, so you can see it's pretty sticky, sticking to the sides still. You want it where it's dry enough that it comes off the sides as you mix it. So I add a little bit more flour, maybe another 1/4 cup. So now it's pulling away from the sides, kind of cleaning it off as it goes, so that tells me we got enough flour. I usually do 12 on a thing, 12 to 15. This is a very large cookie scoop. I often do these with the smaller cookie scoop. This is the 40 cookie scoop, which means 40 scoops of ice cream to fill I can't remember what.
Something important.
Something important. So the higher the number, the smaller the scoop. So I often will use a 60 to do these cookies as well, depending on how many you want to get out of the batch. Okay, they're ready. As you can see, we're really into parchment paper, and I'm into the ones that fit the sheet, so I don't have to like pull it or cut it.
Preheated our oven to what, Rach?
350.
Okay, awesome. How long do these cookies bake?
8 to 10 minutes. You don't really want them golden. You're gonna wanna see a slight tinge around the edge. That's how you're gonna know they're done. We will show you. A confession. I don't measure. Hardly ever. So Rachel just caught me dumping in the powdered sugar because the glaze is only 2 ingredients. It's powdered sugar and lemon juice. And you want it to look and taste a certain way, and that's all I do. It's just get it until it looks and tastes a certain way. I'm an anarchist, and I don't like it when people tell me what to do. I'm just gonna put in as much powdered sugar as I want.
So 3/4 of a cup?
Okay. Maybe. You could start with that. You could start with that. Then you're gonna add some lemon juice and whisk it. You want the glaze to be white. You don't want it to be clear.
So about 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice.
I just don't want it so thick that it's not gonna come out of my squeezy bottle because you're gonna put it on with a squeezy bottle if you've got one. Hey, Rach, what are you doing?
So we thought maybe after one batch we didn't have quite enough. So we're just quickly whipping up another batch of glaze.
That's weird that we would even need to do a second batch of glaze. Like, why didn't we just know how much we needed in the first place?
Well, so if you want to add 2 cups of sugar and 1/2 cup of lemon juice, you might not have to make 2 batches.
Powdered sugar, powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar. Confectioner sugar.
Don't be telling people sugar.
Not the wrong thing.
Add that in to the squeezy bottle.
Hey, we're just pulling them off the cookie sheet. Now they've had a minute to cool and we're moving them over here so we can glaze them.
Okay.
Hey, I can't wait. Oh, they're still a little warm. Oh, they're so good.